What's up YouTube, it's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul, and for this week I am going to be covering some compression techniques that you can use on your drum tracks, percussive instrument tracks, and all that kind of good stuff. I'm going to show you and kind of break it down into a couple parts just so you really understand the core elements that I'm showing you. In the first part I'm going to show you how to get your attack time on your instrument correct. A lot of times people just open up the compressor and just kind of move some of the knobs and change some of the faders there and that, and then they think they compressed it, but really they're not really getting the settings that they really should be getting. So I'm going to show you I'm going to take you step by step through each thing that you need to adjust, and I'm going to show you how to get it correctly because that's what we want to do. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you specifically on a kick drum how to get your attack time right, so you get that kind of punchy, clean, kind of focus, kind of centered sound that we kind of want. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and play on my kick drum right here, and we're going to hear how it sounds. All right, so right there, basic kick. So basically what we got to do, as usual, go to our insert section and bring in a compressor. So inserts, dynamics, compressor. Oh, let's drag it from my other monitor here. All right, so there it is. First step we got to do to get our attack sound right. Obviously we got to listen to our kick, but the attack time kind of works across the board on things. So what you want to do here is go down to this checkbox right here, hit peak. Bring your compressor threshold all the way down. Do a hard knee. Put up your ratio all the way. Your release time you want all the way down, and your attack time you want all the way down. Now you're probably saying, oh, this is horrible. We're not getting it right. Well, this is how you kind of go ahead to listen for something and then you get it right. So I'm going to go ahead and play, and we're going to hear how it sounds in this kind of setting format. So as you probably all guessed, it sounds pretty bad. The volume's very low because it's being really compressed, and we can't really hear anything, and it has to be louder and all that. There's a couple things you could do. On your auto gain, you can bring it up to 0 dBs or that, kind of auto it, bring it up so you kind of hear it, or you could just kind of bump up the volume like this. That's pretty much what I do, and just so I can hear what I'm actually changing. So now what we're going to do to get that attack time correct, we're just going to turn our attack knob right here, just by moving it like this. And what you want to listen to as I'm moving it, really focus on this click sound. Once that click sound comes really pronounced, once that click sound comes really pronounced, you know you hit your attack time of your kick, because that just getting that really beginning time of your kick, and that's what that click sound is telling you. Hey, this is when my kick is really attacking, and that's what we want. So as I move this knob here, when I hit play, really focus in on that click kind of nasty sound that you know that is your attack time. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and play and take a listen. All right, now it's becoming pronounced. It's kind of fading off a little bit, so I'm just going to bring it back. So right there, it sounds kind of right. That really ticking sound is really kind of pushing it. So I'm just going to bring it back just so you hear that again. Okay, we're trying to find our attack time. We're looking for a really clicky sound. As soon as it hits, we're going to bring in our attack, and we'll know where it's at. Okay, so it's kind of starting here, but it could be a little bit more edgier. And here it's kind of dwindling off. So it looks like around 12 milliseconds. Let's bring it down a little bit. Yeah, so it sounds like our attack time, that really clicky sound that we kind of want in this case, is around 11.5 milliseconds. Every kick is going to be different, so you can go ahead and play with your kicks. You'll hear that it comes in at different times, but for this kick kind of specifically, that really nasty sound is coming in around 12 milliseconds. So that is how we set our attack time. And then in the next tutorials I'm going to be showing you, I'll show you how to adjust your release time, your compressor threshold, and all that kind of stuff to get your compression right on your percussive tracks. So in part 2, I will be showing you how to adjust your threshold properly. And then in part 3, I'm going to show you how to do your release properly. And actually, the threshold and ratio will be in part 2 as kind of one kind of joint thing, and release will be on its own. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll kind of cover how to set your compressor settings properly on some of your percussive instruments, specifically in this tutorial, the drum. the kick drum. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you with that, and I will catch you in the next video again on how to set your compressor threshold properly and your ratio. See you there, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.